What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Planetary Reviews. And I'm finally here. Talking about the Star Wars The Last Jedi. I was so pumped. I was so excited for this movie to come out. It was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I just could not wait for this. I'm so happy to bring you guys this review. And I hope you guys enjoyed the new opening I created. I wanted to introduce it on a big video, which is Star Wars. Why not do it on the Star Wars review? So I hope you guys enjoyed that new theme I created. I worked really hard on it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But let's talk about this. Guys, this movie was really good. This movie was really good, but let's just start by the story. The story to this movie is that the movie basically continues right after Rey meets up with Luke, and she begins to train, begins to learn more about her origin, begins to learn how to control her powers a little bit more, and you begin to develop more of her, and then you learn more about Luke, what he's been doing lately, why he's over there, what exactly happened between him and Kylo Ren in the first, when he started training him. And when this movie talks about that, the way they portray it was really well. You are intrigued throughout the entire film. There is not a moment of this movie where you're not glued to your seat thinking about, I want to know what happened. I want to know more. I want to know more. I want to know more. That's your entire mentality throughout the entire film. You're thinking, what's going on? Why did this person do this? How did this happen? What? Who's that person? What is the origin? You want to know these things. And this movie does give us a lot of answers. And then we also have the Resistance is now dealing with the consequence of what they had to deal with, the consequence of what they did in The Force Awakens. Now, the one and only flaw that I have for this movie with the narrative is that in the beginning, it does share a good amount of similarity between this and Empire Strikes Back. In the beginning, but it's still very compelling and you still do like it a lot. But as the movie continues and as it starts to show you what's going on in this universe, what's happening, the backstory to some people, then the film begins to create its own identity as the film progresses. There were some decisions here that there was a point where it went, alright, here are the similarities of Empire Strikes Back, which held it back a little bit. And then it began to build itself up to be its own thing. They took inspiration for a little bit, then they continued. And that was awesome. I was happy that they were really just taking inspiration for a little bit, then it deviated through their own thing. He wanted to make sure that Rain Johnson, I believe is the name of the director, sorry. He wanted to make sure, I would imagine, that his movie wasn't too similar to Empire. And some of the things that happened in this film really blew me away. There were some things that I just did not expect. There were a lot of twists, a lot of things that I was not really ready to hear. I was like, oh my god, that? Like, when they tell you certain things in this film, it is really just original, really just, it blows your mind as you're watching the film and watching the story progress, and you're glued to your seat throughout this entire movie. When the action goes down, you're glued. You love it. It's amazing. The action was truly, fabulous. Every time an action scene happened, every time a space battle was going on, it looked breathtaking. But of course, a movie is nothing without its cast. And guys, the entire cast, as to be expected, was phenomenal. Seeing Mark Hamill back as Luke Skywalker was absolutely fantastic. I was happy with him. He was awesome. He had a lot of great moments to shine, a lot of dramatic parts, he just gave an amazing performance. Daisy Ridley was wonderful as Rey, fantastic. I loved her once again. And then we got John Boyega as Finn, does a great job. They develop his character even more. They make him more fleshed out, even more to do. And then Kylo Ren, surprisingly, I liked him in the first one, but I could understand how some people didn't because of his temper tantrums. In this one, they develop his character a lot more, and you learn more about him, why he's like this, what makes him so angry. And they also made him more intimidating himself. Because before, really, when he took off the helmet in The Force Awakens, I wasn't intimidated by Adam Driver. But in this one, he definitely brought up the intimidation factor, his size, his force, just all the, no pun intended. And he just he really did do a phenomenal job in this movie, much better than the way they portrayed the character in The Force Awakens. I really loved the way his character was, what they had him do, the way they developed his character, and some of the things he did in this film was great. And the chemistry between him and Rey when they meet in this film and things go down was fantastic. The build up to that, the moment when all this big climactic stuff goes down, extremely amazing. And there are some things that you will not see coming, I guarantee you. I thought I was going to be able to predict this movie 100%, but there were parts of this movie where I was like, holy crap, I wasn't, wow. Thank you for giving me some unpredictability. That's what I wanted from this movie. And of course, I gotta mention the late Carrie Fisher. She did, for this being her last film, it was great. I really loved her role. She had a lot of great, beautiful moments, and one in particular really stood out to me. I'm not going to spoil, obviously, but they did a really good job with her character. I really was happy with it, and it sucks that we lost her. She was a fantastic actress, and she will always be Princess Leia. So her role in this movie did a fantastic job, and it will be a great thing to have immortalize her in the entertainment industry. All these films she's done, including this one. So wanted to talk about that because that is awesome. I'm really happy with the way they did that. So overall, guys, this movie, Star Wars The Last Jedi, this movie was entertaining. This movie was action-packed, great characters, great way of building them up, a great plot that kept you just glued to your seat 100% with a lot of great surprises that I was not expecting. And the writing to this film was awesome. The cinematography, once again, on point, beautiful, loved it. The score, John Williams, phenomenal, awesome job. The only gripe I have with this film was that in the beginning, it was a little bit too much like Empire. I was getting a lot of Empire feels, and I was like, oh no, not that movie's bad, but I was like, don't tell me they're just gonna carbon copy. But then, once they got past the little parts, and the movie started turning into its own thing, I loved it. That's my only gripe with this movie. So at the end of the day, Star Wars The Last Jedi gets a solid A from me, guys. The only thing that was holding this back from an A+ was, like I said, the beginning part that reminded me a little bit of Empire, a little bit too much. But once they did their own thing, this movie was great. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys enjoyed my opening intro that I did. And I'm just happy, guys. I mean, it's Star Wars. Who isn't happy when they go see a Star Wars movie? It was phenomenal. Oh, man. But, guys, I definitely want to know what you guys think on the comment section below. Did you think it was better than The Force Awakens? Did you think it was worse? Is this one of your favorites? What's your favorite character? Just tell me all your thoughts. Just throw them out there, guys. I really want to know, because I know tons of people, millions of people out there are passionate about Star Wars, and so am I. So I want to hear your thoughts. And I'm really happy that I got to start this year with or not this year, it was technically November, but I got to start with a Star Wars movie review on my very first video of Rogue One, and I got to end this year with a Star Wars The Last Jedi review. I'm really happy about that. I've been loving doing this for a whole year. I love doing these videos. I love you guys for watching these videos, and I just want to say thank you guys, and look forward to more. I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping this anytime soon. The videos are going to keep coming, the reviews, and maybe some even new stuff coming out in the future. We will see about that. But guys, look forward to my next 2 videos before the new year. I'm going to try and get them before the new year begins. But I'm going to be doing my top 5 movies of the year and my top 5 games of the year. I'm very excited to bring those up because, man, this year has been amazing for entertainment. These 2 lists are going to be very hard to do, but I'm going to bring it to you guys. I'm going to try and do it before December ends, so I hope I believe I will be able to do it. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I love all you guys, and have a great day, and may the Force be with you.